usually to be told that we are the leaders of tomorrow. For us, we preach a non-violent revolution.
Mpuuga or Bobi Wine?
This is not a Mpuuga Bobi Wine kind of controversy.
Welcome once again. Today we are having a very great member of the struggle, a medical practitioner by profession, the Rwenzori subregion national unity platform mobiliser, Mr. Bwambale Geofrey the Western Prince. Welcome on the show, brother.
Yes, thank you very much, brother.
As young as you are, what motivated you to get into politics and more so support the National Unity Platform?
Yes, our viewers, like you've heard, I'm Geofrey Bwambale, a medical practitioner in the political corridors. Many know me as Western Prince Bwambale, and very happy to be with you for this quick talk. First of all, I'm not young. As per the constitution of this noble country, the Pearl of Africa, I'm over 18, so I'm an adult by that. But again, every time this country has come to crossroads, has called on the youths of this country to rise up to the occasion and probably play a role or two to get the country back on a right trajectory. So I found myself in this era where things are not working well the way we see. We have lots of challenges in the country, and I found myself part of this generational call.
What is the role of young people in changing the political landscape of this country?
Young people, first of all, we are supposed to realize that one, we are in our prime time, and we usually to be told that we are the leaders of tomorrow, and many of us agree, probably you will agree with me, that the tomorrow they usually tell us about back then is now. Why? We see a lot of things going on in the country, the corruption scandals, the bribery, the joblessness, and all sorts of unfairness in the country. And we're like, wait a minute, are we too young to reason to the occasion and probably rise up? And many of us have chosen to call this the right time for action.
So you've been the National Unity Platform mobiliser for some time now.
Yes.
What challenges are you facing as a mobiliser for the biggest opposition political party in Uganda, and more so for Bobi Wine?
Well, to set the record straight, NUP is the biggest political party in the country. Other factors constant, we are still in the alternative arm of the government, unfairly. Many of us believe so. The challenges, man, they are so numerous. More major is the witch hunt. In Rwenzori sub-region specifically, I've been an NUP mobiliser since its inception, and we have been arrested, we have been witch hunted by the ruling party, of course. And personally, I have been to prison twice, and then some torture chambers somewhere around Kampala once. So it's a burden. It's a burden, but some of us feel it's worth the time we are living in. What motivates us maybe is knowing that what we are doing is the right thing. We do believe that for as long as we are doing the right thing, in fact, for us, we preach a non-violent revolution. That means, as far as the Constitution is concerned, we break no law in challenging the status quo. So, even amidst the very many challenges, we still keep on moving.
Thank you so much. Would you call upon other people of your age to join the struggle, or it's so dangerous that nobody should join?
Well, first of all, it is understanding where we are. We call upon every understanding Ugandan to understand that the time for change is now. And everywhere where we live as Ugandans, we know we live with the challenges daily. So even before we call upon anyone, the challenges themselves call upon us as Ugandans to rise up to the occasion.
So, that aside, which team are you? Mpuuga or Bobi Wine?
And some journalists have gone wrong, I think, in the aspect going on. I think this is about corruption and then the Ugandans. The question is, what are Ugandans saying? I mean, this is not a Mpuuga Bobi Wine kind of controversy, as many media houses or maybe have tried to portray it. This is about the values that we stand for against the values that other political formations stand for. Honorable Mpuuga, very eloquent and very respected leader. Evidences against him show that he got involved in a scandal where he awarded himself 500 million taxpayers' money. And the NUP is like, no, for us, we believe this was wrong. You see, he was appointed by the NUP, and so we expected that whatever he does it on our behalf. Now, this is a scandal that happened in 2022, according to the minutes of the meeting that are at the headquarters, and the gentleman in Mpuuga could not report back to us. So probably he also knew that he was in a wrong dealing. Now, the president of the party that appointed Mpuuga was called to action. Of course, we have had very many allegations of corruption scandals and a form of bribery, majorly from the side of the parliament to our members of parliament. But we say, wait a minute, for as long as we have enough evidence against anyone who is alleged to have got into any scandals, we are bound to action. Now, Mpuuga comes as an example. Why? Because there is evidence against him. Him himself, in a meeting with the neck of the National Unity Platform, agreed that indeed he was part of this scandal. And now, that's how NUP is coming out with clean hands against corruption. You'll agree with me, corruption is the cancer that is eating up this country. And if we in any way tolerate it, then we are indeed burying this, our motherland.
Okay, thank you so much. But I would like to know, Mpuuga joined National Unity Platform, that was 2021?
It was 2020.
2020.
Yes, please.
I have reason to believe that Bobi Wine knew him enough. Did Mpuuga change, or it's Bobi Wine who changed?
We do say we see them by their actions, as in tubalabira ku bikolwa byabwe. Now, there is no way we would start castigating anyone when their actions are speaking in line with their words. So, I can't say no one of them has changed, but the values that we stand for have been betrayed by our former leader of opposition, and so the action that is being taken. So there is no one among them who has changed as per se, but the actions of one of them is talking contrarily to what we believe in as the National Unity Platform.
Okay, so who should be worried? Mpuuga or Nup?
Both.
If the worst comes to the worst and Mpuuga has finally to go, who should be worried about the breakup? Mpuuga or Nup?
I think none of them should be worried. Ugandans should be worried. Because we are talking about corruption, and this limits the amount of services we as Ugandans have to receive. As a matter of fact, Bobi Wine and Mpuuga are very rich guys, as them. But you see, the difference is Bobi Wine is trying to say, look, you can afford treatment abroad. But there is a Bwambale deep in Rwenzori who cannot afford this. Can you please make sure that the funds that he pays as taxes go to the hospital and he gets medicine? Can the funds go to these very sick government schools? Can it go to the very sick roads of this country? And I think that's the bottom line.
So there is this narrative that has always been running around that Bobi Wine doesn't err. Bobi Wine persevere. Do you believe in that narrative?
It is totally a very wrong narrative. Personally, I don't support Bobi Wine as a person, but I support the values that he stands for. So, by any chance or maybe mistake, if he unfortunately goes wrong, he is supposed to be questioned just like any other human being. And as a matter of fact, Bobi Wine is not an angel. He has his errors as a person. But it is wise of us, like Mpuuga has been a very wise and eloquent man. Today, the only right thing he has to do is to apologize to the country. Tell us, guys, I've been so good for all these years, and this is an error that I had to make. I think I am wrong. And as the values we stand for as NUP, any wrong comes with a consequence. We advised Mpuuga to step down from the role that he was appointed for. Now, it is up to the NRM, because if you follow the law, the removal of a commissioner from parliament has a lot of dots that you are supposed to connect, and it does with numbers. Now, it's the NRM that has numbers. It will be up to them. If they condone corruption, the world is watching, and we will see them by their actions.
What if I said right now NUP has very many MPs from within Buganda region?
That's right.
And it's the best region for NUP, given the numbers in parliament.
Yeah,
and
right.
Mpuuga has been the president. Actually, he's still the president of the vice president of Uganda region.
Yes,
the National Unity Platform.
Yeah.
Should we say Mpuuga was used and dumped? He brought so many MPs to parliament, and now we no longer need him.
I would say the people of Uganda brought in their members of parliament, not Mpuuga as a person. Neither did Bobi Wine bring anyone in parliament. The people of Uganda. That's why we say people power is our power.
Thank you so much for that insight. Let's get back to to Rwenzori region, do you have any people in political positions under NUP ticket?
Well, we are mobilizing. We have just started. As a matter of fact, we have the sub-regional offices in Kasese, that is for Rwenzori sub-region, and we have seen need that we are supposed to have these more branches, and very soon Bundibujo will be opening up the NUP offices. So we will have as many candidates as we can. Our approach will be having candidates from LOC1 up to presidency. And to you, the people of Bundibujo, we are saying Tuja, we are coming to you.
So thank you so much. Do you intend to join politics directly? At least not as a mobilizer.
Me personally getting directly into politics, like in elective politics, well, it might be considered maybe in future. But for now, we feel the people of Uganda should realize that they have the power in their hands. At least for now. Any other kind of suggestions? Of course, we have had these suggestions from our different corners, our different mobilizers, and some stakeholders in the district more specifically. But we can consider them probably in future.
Okay, thank you so much. To the viewers, if you're on this channel for the very first time, please subscribe to the channel. You won't miss out on all the other coming episodes.
Subscribe to the channel Bwambale TV.
Thank you so much. So, how well have you done your job as a mobilizer for the national platform?
Of course, with lots of challenges, but we are keeping the hope alive.
Okay. So, just one last word from you. One to the people of the Rwenzori sub-region, and then to the whole country.
To the people of Rwenzori sub-region, we should not get tired. The struggle has just got started. To the people of Uganda, tuja kwambale ngule. We can just be hopeful. Hope is the fuel that drives all revolutions. Even amidst all the challenges, be hopeful that tomorrow will be a better day. Journalism is about fair reporting. If you have an issue that NRM has had a say about, then get the say of the opposition. I mean, balanced reporting.
Thank you so much. I hope to meet you next time.
Hope to meet you soon.
Thank you.
All right.